In this episode, I talk about the benefits of extra protein and why mixed nuts aren't necessarily a great choice for fat loss. Welcome to the first episode of Nutrition Made Simple. I'm your host, Jack Coulson. Before we get into today's show, I want to talk a little bit about why I'm doing this and hopefully why you're going to find it useful. So, Nutrition Made Simple is about helping you simplify nutrition. Like, I know that sounds really stupid because that's what the name is, but that's all it is. It's about me breaking things down in a simple way that you can understand when it comes to food and diet and how they fit your goals. We'll also look at things from like a contextual health perspective too, but most importantly, it's going to be about breaking down like why certain foods aren't necessarily a great idea for your goals. And we'll put that in as simple terms as possible. I am going to make a blog post about this, and I'll link it below if you want to read more in detail about why I'm doing this. But for the purpose of today, we'll leave it there, and we're just going to dive straight into the show. So the first thing I want to talk about is the benefits of eating extra protein, particularly when your goal is weight and fat loss and just kind of looking better naked. Okay, so protein is when you're in a calorific deficit, so when you're eating less calories than you're burning in order to lose weight, lose fat, protein's going to help maintain some of that lean muscle mass that you have, okay, which is super important. It's also got like a satiating effect. So what that means is it helps keep you fuller for longer. So when you have like a big protein meal, you'll notice that you're more content for a longer period of time than if you were to have a smaller protein meal. That's because protein helps keep you fuller for longer. And thirdly, there's been plenty of research that's been done to suggest that people who are trying to lose weight do so better when they're on a slightly higher protein diet, and also tend to keep it off for longer when they are eating a higher protein diet, which is of course what we want because we want lasting changes. We don't want any of these quick fixes. Okay, now we're going to talk now right away about mixed nuts and why, when it comes to fat loss, they're really not a great choice to snack on. Now, I've just got a bog standard Natural Selection Sun Valley mixed nuts container. It's like hazelnuts, cashew nuts, Brazil nuts, pistachios, walnut halves, that usual kind of stuff. Okay, now 100 grams of mixed nuts contains roughly anywhere between 19 to 20 grams of protein, which is a pretty good ratio. Like that's a good amount. But it also comes with 660 calories. That's a lot. That's a lot of calories, especially if you're trying to lose weight and lose some fat. Like that's going to take up a big quota of your daily amount that you need. Now, most people aren't going to have 100 calories of nuts, so that's fine. The recommended serving for these is 25 grams. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen 25 grams of nuts, but it looks roughly something like this. I weighed it out before, so I have a rough idea. It looks roughly something like that. Okay? That is not a lot. Like, that could be gone in one mouthful, maybe two. That's not a lot of food. And that's going to contain 167 calories. Okay? But as we've just seen, most people are going to grab more than that because that's really not a lot. Most people, when they grab a handful of nuts to snack on, they probably grab 2 handfuls. You're looking at between 40 to 50 grams of nuts. Okay, that's the standard amount most people would grab. 50 grams of these contains 10 grams of protein. That's not bad, but it also comes with 330 calories. Now, I know some of you have sat there going, okay, yeah, but it comes from good fats. And it does. Like, a lot of the fat in nuts is what we would consider unsaturated fat, and we would consider it to be good fats and very useful. Yes, that's true. But when it comes with so many calories, is that really a good snack choice for someone who's trying to lose some fat? Probably not. Because if we take the average woman, obviously this is all going to depend on her current stats, but if we just say that she needs to eat 1,800 calories a day to lose weight, okay? And she's having 2 snacks a day not necessarily both from nuts, but around 2 snacks a day of about 300 calories each. That's 600 calories right there, gone. So that means she's got 1,200 left for her breakfast, lunch and dinner. That's not a lot of calories to spread over 3 meals. The chances are she's going to go over by a few hundred. That few hundred could have come from this. So, yes, they're a good source of fats and pretty good source of protein, but relative to the amount of calories in them, not so much a great choice when it comes to fat loss. Now, why have I got this bag of protein powder sat next to me? Because I just wanted to make a point, okay? Protein powder is a very, very useful thing when it comes to weight loss and well, really any kind of controlled diet, because it's a great convenient way of getting an extra protein without a ton of calories. For example, you can get 20 grams of protein in this cookies and cream flavor, which by the way is just phenomenal. 20 grams of protein for only 100 calories. 20 grams of protein from this would be 660 calories. 101 if we're going to be really precise. Okay, 101 calories. Now, this obviously should not replace food that you eat. It's a supplement. It's meant to supplement your diet. It's not meant to be like this thing that you replace your whole diet with. I get that. That's fine. But when it comes to a snack, a high protein snack, when you're on like a weight loss diet and you're trying to lose fat, it works really, really, really well. And even then, like, you're saving 200 calories. So maybe, I don't know, you could even like have an apple or a couple of oranges, or maybe even like 20 grams, like actually 20 grams, not 50 that most people take, actually 20, get in an extra 120 calories. Pair that up with that, and you're getting in 20 grams of protein. Well, you'd be getting more like in 22 grams of protein from those two things for only 200 calories, 220 calories, versus 10 grams of protein and 330 calories for 50 grams of this. So it's a simple like thing. Like, it comes back to the fact that I don't really think mixed nuts, especially the way most people eat them, are a great choice for fat loss. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to illustrate. So, because this is the first show, I don't know, post up some comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this a good idea? Would you like me to start breaking down more foods as to why I don't think they're necessarily that great for your goals, even though most people consider them healthy? So let me know that. Also, what do you normally snack on? I'm interested. What do you guys normally snack on when you're trying to lose weight, lose fat? Let me know.